Hello, lovely people. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, I want to help you to make the new year a successful one for you. Kindly get the following ingredients. The first item you need to prepare the remedy is the Mudika Futida. The Mudika Futida is very common because it is used for so many spiritual purposes. This is the herb that when they are doing festivals, you see it around the necks of chiefs so that when anybody tries to harm them spiritually, it will not come to them. So this one, if you go to those people who sell herbs, they sell it because it is very useful and then many people demand it. So it is always common at those places. So please, if you cannot get this particular herb right from the bush, you can buy it from the market and use it for this particular direction. Now let's look at the next item that you need to do this particular direction. The next item you need for this particular direction is the bitter leaves. The bitter leaf is very common and then it is found in zongos. So if you go to any zongo or where Muslims stay, you can easily get this particular herb called bitter leaf because Muslims use it to cook. This is the one that when they are going to use it to cook, they squeeze it and then they sieve it to remove the bitterness from it before using it. So if you go to the zongos and then you describe it that way or you tell them you want shwaka, they will be able to give you. In Ghana, the Akans call it the awonyuno. This is the herb that those people who follow me on Facebook, the remedies, I always tell them that when they have malaria, they can grind ginger and then add it to it, and then they just sieve it and drink, and then the malaria will go. So this is not new to those people who always follow me on Facebook. But if you don't follow me on Facebook, you can easily go to the zongos and then you can also get some. So there is not any herb that it is very difficult to come by. Now let's look at the next item that you need to prepare this particular remedy. The next item you need for this particular direction is red oil or palm oil that is prepared from palm nuts, as you can see on the screen. So please kindly make sure that you get red oil or palm oil and not any other oil, please. And then when you go to the market, to ensure that the oil that you have bought is not mixed with any other thing. Now let's look at the next item that you need to prepare the direction. The next item you need to prepare this particular remedy is black soap. Black soap is called black soap everywhere and it is black. Please, this is not the same as alatasamana that is sold on the market. If you go to the market women who sell herbs and then you tell them you want black soap, they will give you black soap and it is black like you can see on the screen. And then this is also not the same as the alatasamana that they call in Ghana, and then it mixed with other chemicals for people to tone their skin. For this particular one, it is just there for herbal purposes. We use it for so many other things. So please kindly ensure that you get the one that we use for the herbal purposes. Now let's look at how we are going to prepare the remedy. Now after getting the bitter leaf, the Mudika Futida or the nyenyina, the black soap, palm oil or the red oil, what you do is that you now get a mortar and then a pestle. You put the black soap inside the mortar and then you add bitter leaf and then you also add the Mudika Futida or the nyenyina to it. Then you pound the three items together. You pound it very well to mix. If you don't have the means to pound, you can use any stone available to grind the three things together. So after grinding the three things, you transfer it into a container with a lid. You now add the palm oil to it and then you mix it very well. So after mixing, you now start using it the following day. So you cover it and then you put it inside your room and then you allow it to ferment, and then the following day you start using it. But please kindly ensure that you pray over it that God should use this particular soap that you have prepared to open doors for you that no one can shut in this particular year, for you to be successful, for success to chase you anywhere that you go. So you now use that particular soap as your bathing soap. But what you are going to do is that in the mornings, when you are going to bath, you put 7 pieces of iron fruit or the prekese inside the bathing water. You put it inside your bathing bucket, and now you now add the water that you used to bath. The water can be cold water or warm water. You pour the warm water first, and then you add the cold water to it. I always advise people that don't pour warm water into cold water. If you keep doing that, what you do is that when you grow to some extent and then you have become adult and then you are to command respect, anytime that you talk, you see that your words will not mean anything to people if you keep adding warm water to cold water instead of adding cold water to warm water. So please, if you are always adding cold water to warm water, that one is the best. But if you are doing the other way around, kindly make sure that you stop. Always add cold water to warm water and then use it to bath, so that it will always help your life for you to always command the respect that you deserve. So after doing this particular bath in the morning, as I've said, you use the prekese water to bath with the soap. In the morning, what you do is to use towel. You can use towel to wipe your body after doing this particular bath. But in the evening, what you do is that you blend 3 pieces of garlic, 3 bulbs of garlic. So a bulb is what you see on the screen. You can see 2 bulbs of garlic. So you get 3 of that. And then you blend or you grind or use any means at all to grind it. So after grinding, what you do is that you now boil some water. You pour sea salt inside the water, and then you add the blended garlic or the grinded garlic. You can decide to peel it or you decide not to peel it, and then you pour this particular blended garlic or the grinded garlic inside the water, and then you allow it to boil. So after boiling for some time, you now sieve it with any means available to you. You can use a white piece of cloth to sieve it, or you can decide to use a sieve to sieve it. So after sieving it, you keep the sieved water inside a gallon, and then in the evening when you are going to bath, you pour some of the garlic water into the water that you are going to bath, and then you also add the same 7 pieces of prekese to the water. So you are not going to buy new prekese again. You are going to use the same prekese for the 21 days in this particular year. You are going to use the same prekese. So you put the prekese inside the water with the garlic water, and then you use it to bath with this particular soup that you have prepared. But what you are going to do is that in the evening, you are not going to use towel to wipe your body. After bathing with this particular soup, you are just going to allow it to dry on you, and then you go and sleep. If you have any particular oil that you use to smell your body, you can use it to smell. But I always advise that you use the king grass oil to smell your body anytime you want to sleep for total protection, because the king grass is the king of all the grasses. All those people who have spiritual marriage, they have masturbation problem, they always have bad dreams. If you prepare the king grass oil and then use it to smell your body, all those things will leave you. For those people who are new to the channel, then you don't know how to prepare the king grass oil, what you do is that you get the king grass. In Ghana, they call the king grass buekru or guekru. Some people also call it the yakankai. You grind it with garlic. The garlic can be any small amount of garlic. Please, you are not going to use too much garlic, else it will be smelling on you when you use it. So use about 3 cloves of garlic, 3 small ones, and then the small one should be the one that you have removed from the main garlic. So use it, you grind it together with the king grass, and then you fry it in olive oil till the oil changes color, and then you can add that oil to your body cream, and then you'll be using it during the day. And then in the night too, you can decide to smear it on your body after using this particular soap to bath, and then allowing the water to dry on you. Use it to smear the entire body, and then you sleep, and then all those bad dreams and spiritual problems will just leave you. So all that I've said it that in the morning you use 7 prekese with the water to bath with soap and then spoon. So the soap is what you have prepared with these particular ingredients, and then use it to bath. But after bathing in the morning, you can use towel to wipe your body, and then you put on any cream or anything that you use to bath. You just put those things on, and then you just go to your workplace. But in the night, you are going to add garlic and then salt water to your bathing water, and then that one you allow it to dry on you. So you do this for 21 days. You are going to do this particular thing for 21 days, and then you'll be bombarding my inbox with testimonies upon testimonies that you are being chased with so many favors, and then this particular year has become your year. Thank you very much for watching this particular video. I pray that this particular year becomes your year, and then all those things that you have prayed for will just come to pass this particular year. And then by God's grace, even if the world is crying, you alone and your family, you will smile, and then you will be of help to help others who are also in need. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye. Click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, and then the notification button. Thank you very much.